to capture that currently vacant Xcite International Championship held by many wrestlers all over the world. For example, MJF was even a champion at one point for the International Championship.
That's right, and I believe Joe Gacy as well at one point. Some big names in the pro wrestling world having held this championship that is vacant now. We see Kaide accompanied by the beautiful Foxy Foxxy. We celebrated her birthday last month during Foxtober, of course.
You love that punchline, don't you?
I really do. I also love her whole aesthetic today. Can we just talk about the fashion that we've seen at Xcite tonight? My goodness.
Hailing from Niagara Falls, New York, weighing in at 227 pounds, this is Invincible Vince Valor.
Remember, Vince Valor earned this qualifier matchup over these past 2-3 weeks. We've been having these qualifier matches after Pat Sawyer vacated the title. Remember, Pat Sawyer is the man who's in charge and officiating this matchup, and he has that injury.
Yeah, we saw him walking out here in that big boot, and you're right. These are the winners of the qualifiers. This is your finals for this tournament that we've seen. But when you said Vince Valor earned his way here, it kind of depends what you mean by earned. He hasn't used the best tactics, but we see.
And he definitely earned that drop kick as Kaide's going after Vince Valor right now.
Absolutely.
And now Kaide going after Vince Valor. Bell hasn't officially rung yet, but this is going to be for the vacant International Championship.
That's right, and while these two got here by way of a tournament, they are certainly familiar with each other. They faced each other before in singles and tag action, I believe.
And Pat fishing this matchup on one foot, one good wheel.
He said, can you at least get back in the ring and give me a shot here? I only have one good foot.
You know, as big as and strong as Pat is, I don't know if he'll be able to officiate to full capacity.
Yeah, you have to wonder if that's going to come into play here. I don't think he has a particularly overwhelming vested interest in these two competitors, but I think he has a vested interest in that international title.
And look at that chop by Kaide to Vince Valor. It's going to leave a mark.
And that back rake as well right there.
And another one. A quick chop by Kaide.
These are two heavy hitters, not an overwhelming size advantage.
And remember, Kaide is also a former Xcite champion. He knows what he's doing. He knows what gold tastes like. And Kaide going after Vince Valor here.
He also, don't forget, has Foxy Foxxy in his corner. And Vince Valor doesn't really have any friends right now. So we'll see if that comes into play.
You can see Vince Valor burned a couple of bridges, and he just moments ago took that leg drop onto the outside. And Kaide, finally we're hearing that bell ring. I was wondering what was going on with that.
Especially in a finals of a tournament, we want to make sure that this gets underway. Vince Valor pleading for a timeout here.
Now, I see that Pat is wearing that headband. I think that might be a new trend for refereeing attire.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple times along with the man bun. He's doing his best Frank Sassano impression. I think it's great.
Don't let him hear you. No, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to
I've said nothing. Rewind, edit. Vince Valor pleading with Kaide, and I think also trying to take advantage of a less experienced referee in the process.
But to remember, he's also an experienced wrestler. Pat Sawyer was the former international champion. He is now the referee.
Little jaw jockeying from Kaide Lothbrok there.
A little bit of insult here. The invincible Vince Valor. Ooh, taking a shoulder block there. Kaide trying to get in the head of Vince Valor. Takes him down there, too, with that suplex. And now, Vince Valor in the corner here with those chops, firing away. Irish whip, Kaide gives Vince Valor a big boot there. And Vince Valor now back in control with the counter. Knee drop to the face. Vince Valor going for the cover. And we got ourselves a 2 count by referee Pat Sawyer today. Vince Valor hold on to Kaide with that headbutt right there. And this is for the vacant international championship. Uppercut by Vince Valor, unloading on Kaide. Elbow to the back of the head. Kaide in the bottom of the corner here. Vince Valor.
And honestly, kind of what I would expect early going. A lot of hard-hitting action going on early in this match. We see huge chops. These are 2 Mack trucks colliding. Nobody's really gained a huge swing of momentum. Both of them want this international title.
And now with a chop right there by Vince Valor.
You see Vince Valor grabbing the head of Kaide Lothbrok right there. So far, Foxy Foxxy not playing into this match, but she always picks her moment. She picks her time.
And Vince Valor has Kaide in that corner, but Foxy, like you said, getting involved here.
Yeah, and Vince Valor interacting with the crowd a little bit, getting distracted. Pat Sawyer calling it down the middle so far. He looks a little shocked at some of the action he's seeing up close. I think it's a little bit of a different perspective as the referee here tonight.
And now Valor, Vince Valor going for the cover here. Ooh, and a kick out at 2.
Much slower plotting match than a lot of what we've seen tonight. We saw so much fast action in that triple threat that got interrupted by Jacoby and Mike Skyros earlier. That tag match, we saw so much fast-paced action in a 30-minute Ironman Classic.
And now in the corner here, Vince Valor. Ooh! Takes down Kaide right here, rolling him over. 2. And 2 count by Vince Valor. These 2 are going for that vacant international championship that's on the line. And remember, Pat Sawyer had to give it up.
They're really just trading punishment spots here so far. We haven't seen anybody put anything major together, just inflicting pain. It's almost like whoever lands the last move is going to be the winner or something. Just looking for one lucky shot. Foxy Foxxy getting fired up on the outside, the crowd getting into it. She's trying to get Kaide back into it. Vince Valor climbing to his feet right now.
And now Valor takes the counter, the punches by Kaide. Valor with the miss. Knee to the face. Takes him down with the STO. And Kaide.
Kind of with the first momentum stab of the night right there. Okay, getting fired up in the corner. Goes for flying elbow a little bit there.
Bulldog by Kaide. Caide's getting back into this. This is for the International Championship. The title has been vacant. Has him up. Going for a power slam of some sort, perhaps. Down he goes. Vince Valor. Ooh, could take a loss here, but Kaide thought he had it.
Pat Sawyer doing a good job in his refereeing appearance here. I'm assuming it's his refereeing debut. That's not normally what he's doing when he's in between the ropes, but fair count so far. Called evenly down the middle for each competitor. I think it's more that he's interested in the international title than the outcome here.
And now with Pat going for that count there.
He's double checking with the crowd, it seems.
And it looks like
a fair 2 in my opinion. That seems like a fair 2 count. Don't doubt yourself, Pat Sawyer. You got this.
And now Pat Sawyer. Wait a second, you better watch out. He's got the steel chair.
Vince Valor grabbing a chair.
Title is in the balance tonight. Is he going to ruin the opportunity? Wait, what's going on? And Pat says no. Not happening.
Vince Valor bringing the steel chair into the ring.
And look at the low blow by Vince Valor. Foxy with a low blow from her as well. It was the low blow that Vince Valor got a victory last show with. And this is a big turnaround for Vince Valor, some karma.
Everyone trying to outwit each other there. We see Vince Valor take the steel chair into the ring. Kaide Lothbrok ends up with it in his hands. Pat Sawyer taking the steel chair away, and then Vince Valor with the low blow, and Foxy returning it. Everybody getting out-strategized by their opponents. And Foxy Foxxy with the last laugh, as God intended.
And now, Foxy
getting fired up on the ringside, getting the crowd into it, getting Kaide back up to his feet.
And look at this, these two going at it.
Trading blows here, a headbutt. Nice forearm to the head there.
Shot there again. And Kaide and Vince Valor battling out here for the International Championship here for Xcite Wrestling here in Johnson City. Niragi by Kaide and the kick out by Vince Valor.
That's right, the finals have led, or I'm sorry, the tournament have led to these finals. Two Mack trucks colliding in the center of the ring. Kaide and Vince Valor, both staples here at Xcite. Familiar enemies to each other, but a really even-paced match. We've seen that all night, right? We saw that in the tag match. Took over 30 minutes to determine a winner there.
And look at Kaide right here, going for that clothesline, misses, has him up. On his shoulder, Vince Valor might be looking to end it here. Death Valley driver. Is this the end? 2, no. Foxy was panicking there for a second.
She was, so was Pat Sawyer. He's kind of questioning his own counts, but he's been clean so far. No real biases, fair counts.
Vince Valor cannot believe it. He thought he had it right there. He thought he was going to end this matchup and be the international champion. Now he's arguing with Pat Sawyer. I think it's the one referee you don't want to argue with.
That's right, yeah. If the referee is towering over you, that's probably not wise to try and get under their skin.
And he's demanding the belt, and I guess Pat is, trying to be the best ref possible.
I don't know. You can tell there's a little bit of a lack of experience, and Pat Sawyer doesn't want to let go of that belt because he didn't actually lose that belt, and it probably shouldn't be an instrument in this match. If a steel chair's not in, why is the international title?
And now Pat Sawyer, Kaide's trying to give Vince Valor the belt he asked for, but what a clothesline by Kaide out of nowhere. And Pat is gonna make. He's got to pay. Pat, you gotta make the count, buddy. You don't have the title anymore. You're injured.
Pat is entranced by the title.
He hits Kaide with the belt. Come on, Pat. You gave up a title with respect. Not like this. Are you joking me? 2, 3. Foxy tried stopping it.
Winner and new Xcite Wrestling International Champion, Vince Valor.
Are you joking me?
Something happened there with Pat Sawyer. He looked stunned at his own behavior in a way. He was calling it clean. He had fair counts. Everything was being refereed so well. The rules were being followed. He took care of the steel chair. No overwhelming advantages, but then all of a sudden when the actual title that he never truly lost appeared, something came over him.
I can't believe it. Kaide with the victory. He just took that loss. Vince Valor took the international championship. And Pat kind of, wait, no way! The boot to Foxy! Nobody's safe. Wait, what is he doing? Pat, you need that boot for your injury. Oh, no.
I was wondering how his injured leg was the plant foot, but I think this has all been a ruse from the start.
He fooled us all.
It seems Pat Sawyer is walking around just fine, and for some reason has it out for Kaide Lothbrok right now and took out Foxy Foxxy in the process.
We've been fooled by Pat